Alrighty. Howdy neighbors and welcome to Momotype. As far as I know, this is a game where you take care of a cat. And I have a cat. So I feel like I'm gonna win. This is my time to shine. Your neighborhood. New Ribbonsome City. Or Ribosome. My bad. Ribosome City. The chains of DNA spin on your screen. They make a web of helices until the logo of Imitado Core appears in white font. The ad has begun. Oh, who are these? They were all the rage in the 2100s. You knew them as monotypes. Your digital pocket friend. You'd feed them, play games with them, and watch them grow, very much like a Tamagotchi. Your mom and dad liked them because there was no cleanup. You liked them because they seemed real. With the advent of the new digital age, we at Imitado Core. Oh, it's imitation. God damn it. I think I'm not clever enough for this. I've noticed society changing. Birth rates in this country have hit an all-time low. Good for them. Not seen since the plague. Soon our workforce will be depleted. And unemployed. As that occurs, industry will fall. Or fail. God, words. As you all know, this is an existential threat, not only to ourselves, but importantly, our GDP. Monotypes, our digital pocket pets, have supported this decline. You leave those little guys alone. We want people to have kids. You better do proper funding for that. This unfortunately cannot be accomplished through digital software. It can, however, be accomplished through our new product. I am so scared. We just started. Look. Today we're excited to announce the shipment of our new line of monotypes. The real monotype. The digital enters the physical. Cuddle them like real pets. Play with them like real pets. Watch them grow and change. Know the joys of parenthood. Order now at no cost. Supplies limited. If having a pet was the same as having a child, right, then everybody would be ready to have a child if they've ever had a pet. It's not the same. All of that is different. So I don't know what they're talking about. Being a pet parent, absolutely. Do that all day. But parent, It's an order. Oh, I can't save. Oh no. Is there any way to save? No. Yeah. Hello? Your order is coming sooner than expected. The Postal Service is expediting all monotype orders. When you head to work the next day, you find out that this is a government-sponsored program. Your manager corrals your team into a huddle. Yep, your order's been cancelled. We'll be providing work-issued ones. He explains that everyone will be receiving a monotype. Has a partnership formed between Imitado Core? An employee asks. You're right on the money, Christine, the manager says. We have to get this country moving, and a corporate wants to be that vehicle of change, he says, shaking his fist in the air. Give me enough time off, pay me enough money, then it will be considered. But if those things are not met, you can suck my dick. Your hours will be unpaid, but a week will pass by like nothing. Pizza party's on Friday. No. No. You're gonna pay me for the time I work. No. You're home. New Ribosome City. Oh god, it's Ribosome. I said Ribosome. I can't read. Now this is a beautiful, beautiful photo. A dust storm, lead in the air. You're in a desert-like area. There's nothing around you besides the sound of your own thoughts. You cannot find any. A friend tomorrow is a friend for life. Supplies limited. You're awake. Remnants of the dream pass and fade into static. You're back to your show. You're going to watch television until you hear noise outside of your door. Someone has listening on your porch. It's for you. Literally, if it's my porch, of course it should be for me. If I'm living alone. Ah! It looks like a cupcake! When you open the door, there it is. A small creature laying in a basket. It's sleeping soundly. I am in love. Turn it over. The monotype you ordered has arrived. It has soft skin. Its ears are pointed. They feel like beanbags upon further inspection. It's a monotype, but in physical form, as per the ad. You want to assume it's a plushie. To your surprise, however, the monotype is warm. The terms of your purchase have not been realized. Keep it. What if I just... I'll keep it. Look! It should not be by the outlet, but look! Take the creature inside. Also, who has their bed not against the walls? If mine is not against the walls, I am not sleeping properly. At least one side of the bed has to be on a wall. Because look at how out it is. Even over here is so out. Alright, sorry. Monotypes live for approximately 7 days. Aww. A note has been packed inside the basket. Take care of them, and they will grow. Monotypes love humans, so give them some love back. It's essential for their well-being. The note ends. There's nothing else by way of instructions. You decide it's time for bed. A collection of particles circle around. They are diluted with heavy substance, though you can't tell of what. In your dream, the particles attempt to create form, and in doing so, assemble into a storm. Inside the storm, there was no one and nothing, except small spaces where it's immeasurably dark. Your vision recedes. You look from a bird's eye view into the storm, hoping to get a better look. As soon as you think you spot a person, the particles scatter. You repeat this process until finally, you realize you are completely alone. The dream ends. You hear shuffling by your bed. You wake up to see what's moving. The monotype is by your feet. Hello, parent. Momo will stay with you for the rest of your life. Do you love Momo? Momo already knows the answer. I love you, Momo. Momo has received this well. Your answer was never in question. After all, he is cute. A moment passes. Momo's stomach begins grumbling. Now that you think about it, how does Momo manage to eat? Or speak for that matter? Head to the hall. Why don't we ask what it eats? Momo thinks you have good taste in interior design. Very postmodern. By the way, what does postmodern mean? Momo saw it on a book on your shelf. Truthfully, you don't know. Momo was humming the The Machado core jingle. Is Momo herbivorous? You could just say a herbivore. A carnivore? I don't know yet, but he seems to like pancakes. He's now full of energy. There's somebody who likes breakfast. Play with Momo. Momo flies into the air. Oh! Oh, no, no, no. They're surprisingly heavy. Keep going, parent. After 30 minutes of using Momo like an exercise ball, you're tired. You drop him onto the floor, and while he lays there absently, you take a moment to get your breath. This results in some confusion. Momo seems fidgety. Parent, Momo still wants to play. Let's get our biceps all worked out. You resume chucking Momo into the air. At some point, his head, / body, smashes into the ceiling. No! And to your surprise, he is unaffected. Okay, thank God. Of course, you keep going. The process is repeated until your arms give out. Thank you, parrot. Could you cook pancakes tomorrow? Momo asks. Then he hops off. You lay crumpled on the ground. Upstairs, you could hear small thuds in the hallway. They eventually lead to your bedroom, and soon enough, the noise stops. Momo looks like a plush doll. He lays like a pile of goo. You've decided to pet him. But to your surprise, his body is taut. Underneath is a muscle-bound creature. Go to place. In the theater of Momo's mind, there is nothing. The only thing that can be made out is the appearance of a person. Momo is dreaming about someone, and it's most likely you. And we're back here, I guess. You're back in the fucking building. You're back in the desert. Still in bird's eye view. The particles have ceased to move. You know that you've been waiting a long time. Longer than you've waited in real life. You want something to happen. You know this dream. But the particles, wow. Your buoyed vision, the endless wait. Years could have passed without contradiction. For now, this is everything. As you've been waiting, the particles have started moving. They scatter like dust. Above you, even higher than where you currently are. It starts raining, and to an innumerable degree, you ascend. You are now in the clouds. The rain is below you. You are looking down from an even higher position. Finally, and without your own observation, the particles begin assembling. They seem to form something definite. You didn't notice the figure below you until you see a hand waving. It's a new day. Oh, how I hate. Out of the hallway. Momo heard that the country's GDP is on the fritz. What is GDP? Goddamn parents? Sure. Soon nobody will be making babies anymore. Good. Banks will go under, food will be short, and mass deaths all around. Will Momo be there for it? No, you're gonna die in like six more days. No. Momo has a bunker out in southwest Rebo City. Very safe. Well stocked. How does Momo know so much about the world? Intuition. Does Momo know where bunker is? No. And he does not like revealing such details. Parent, can Momo ask a question? What is GDP? Momo pauses. Momo does not know what a bunker is, to tell you the truth. Is it a type of pancake? Back to the kitchen. Momo has not yet decided what to eat. You want him to try new foods. What should I give him? I would never! a fan of this. Let's have him be vegetarian. Oh, we can't eat it because it doesn't have hands. Nah. According to Momo, the artichoke heart looks like a flower. Not because flowers are pretty, his words not yours, he graciously eats it. Why is this food shaped this way? Is all food shaped this way? Why do we eat, parent? You do not have reasonable answers to these queries. The world truly is strange, Momo says. Life with Momo is relatively simple. They are a crude mix between a child and a virtual pet. Concerning this, you don't have any particular feelings. However, this does make it difficult when asked questions concerning Momo's identity. Is Momo human? He asks. No. If I'm not human, then what does parent take care of me? Because you should care for all living things. Wouldn't you agree? Momo looks up at you from the ground. Momo has thought care was only reserved for humans. That only humans could accomplish such a thing. I never thought of it that way. I like the blush. I think it's cute. Reserved for humans. At this line, you took a pause. Why would it be reserved for humans, you ask? Humans are everything. What did you agree? He responds. Today I've decided to show Momo the world. Through television. A reflection of the real world. He places Momo on the couch, where they could browse a selection of different shows. Momo does not know what television is, however. You turn on your cable box. Which program would you turn into? Dragon Sphere. I kinda like this one. I don't know about hippo. Cause hippos are herbivores. But they kill humans for fun. Like you just fuck around and then they just kill you for fun. Dragons are awesome. But they're also very dangerous, and that's not what I'm looking for. New sheriff in town. That's most likely a western. And for those that have seen a western, you know exactly where that's gonna go. Let's do nature documentary. Look at the size of this one, mate. A man with an accent pointing at a hippo. What a pretty little lady we got here. Along with his camera crew, the presenter is hiding in a bush. He wears a pair of binoculars and khaki shorts. Old Bertha's put on a couple hundred. Oh, but she's ripe. Gorgeous. He licks his lips. The presenter then exits the shade of the bush and runs to the sandy bank where the hippo lies. Come here, Bertha, you sly gal. He enters the water. What? He enters the water, lifting his legs as fast as he can go. The mother hippo stares the man down, nostrils above water. Why does he run? Momo asks. For footage of the hippo, you respond. Momo takes a moment. What does he want to do with hippo? The man on the screen grabs the hippo and subsequently is flung into the air. He is then pulled down under. He does not resurface. Between the two of you, there's a long pause. Finally, you speak up. Yeah, I don't really like him either. We decided to change channels. Well, that didn't work out well. Let's go Dragon Sphere. You'll pay for this. Frames of this Dragon Ball. Why did I not put it together? We're fucking watching Dragon Ball. God damn it. You'll pay for this, Freemza. On my life, I swear to destroy you. This ends now. A man with rippling muscles stands on screen. He looks like he's squatting, like he's using the toilet. In actuality, he's powering up. Super energy. All the stuff of legends. Artichoke of all people. Blast it all. That was Vegeta. to no one in particular. Artichoke, the other man yelling, has been in one position for the past 15 minutes. Rocks levitating, thunderstorms form, the lava erupts from the ground. And in the meantime, Fremza, who is awestruck, stares at his rippling muscles. It continues for another 20 minutes. And this time, Artichoke and Fremza only manage to grunt at each other. At the 40th minute mark, Artichoke finally releases energy, and his hair turns blonde. His muscles are bigger now. Fremza, from what you could tell, is in awe of his bulging chest. His silence until Artichoke breaks it by speaking. He says but one thing. Now I'm really angry. Fremza blushes. The episode ends. What program should you turn it? Why? New sheriff in town. I ain't having a swig of this. A mustachioed man, fitted with a cowboy hat, spits on the ground. Tastes like a mother's burned boot. Bartender hides his frustration. Just give me that whiskey. Suddenly the door opens. From the sunlight emerges a shadowy figure. It looks to be a man in his early 40s, tan, and with multiple scars. Sheriff Dudley, snake in the bush, stood incarnate. His hand waves in the grand gesture. How many holes could I press into that suit of yours before you bleed? The tan man pulls out his revolver. And Lord did he know, despite all my guilts and sorrows, iron cuts deep. You will know what it means. Out to the right. Yeah, there. Sheriff Dudley flicks his wrist to the whiskey bottle on the counter. The bartender does not move. We gotta move on. When nothing happens, Sheriff Dudley slaps his fingers on the table. Dudley, the Tin Man says, the devil welcomes a new man into his hearth. You will pay for your crimes against me. Dudley stares down, then sucks his teeth. The Tan Man has cocked his gun. Well, dog. The sheriff does not move. Gotta get up, or are you a cog with no balls? The whistle of a bullet is preceded by a hole appearing in the Tan Man's head. Okay. The words do not exist in his mouth, and his face drops its expression. He falls to the floor. Language there, partner. Sheriff Dudley turns to the bartender, a grimace on his face. How many times I gotta ask? Okay, this is not going the way I want. I want quality programming. It's just for my cat. Cat. My blob. After watching TV, you decide to send for bed. Momo hobbles up the stairs. You cook something for yourself, then call it a night. Momo sleeps soundly. In the theater of Momo's mind, they are studying hippos. For Momo, their vision has collapsed on an image. It is all they are currently dreaming of. Us, however. In your dream, the particles have formed a shadow. From your height, you believe this shadow to be your own. It is overcast. There is no available light. A question arises, and it presents a contradiction. How can shadows exist if there is no light? You already know why. You descend to Earth. The shadow mimics your movement and rises up. This is not a shadow. It is face to face to you now. When you move your right arm, it moves its right arm. When you move your left, it does the same. This dark formation mimics your every move. You find it unnerving. You decide to dig into the earth. You want to hide until it goes away. As you descend, the shadow rises into the air. It becomes the object projecting its figure onto the earth. You realize that you are the shadow, and the dark formation, by contrast, has become you. You switch positions. You feel a tinge of regret. Momo has woken up excited. Can we try something new? He asks. He's looking at himself in the mirror. Oh. Or not. Hi. In the far corners of her room, Momo has picked up a copy of 100 Facts About Hippos. You do not know how this book appeared in your house. It has been reading since daytime. Parent, would you like to know a hippo fact? Yes, I would. Hippos can hold their breath for approximately 5 minutes. They cannot swim. Instead, they bound through the water using the force of their feet. Incredible, don't you think? Let me give you another hippo fact. Sure. Hippos are known to live in small herds of up to 10 to 20 other hippos. They are led by a dominant hippo, while the others are submissive to him. Essentially, it's a harem. By the way, what's a harem? You don't need to know. Ooh, and there's another thing about hippos. Sure. According to this researcher, hippos may have consciousness, like that of a human. Some even say that because of their brain size and natural connectivity, it may be similar to that of a pig or a whale. Although it's impossible to tell, because as you know, we are not hippos. We are human. You are not human, Momo. Momo has been reading another hippo fact until he hears you. He stops scanning the book, and his body is furrowed. What do you mean? Momo is not what? Not human. We thought he would already establish this, but that Momo had already known this. It seems that raising Momo as a human has been confusing. Is his identity still forming? Is Momo actually just a child? Or a parent? Momo stares at his non-existent feet. You are a parent. I'm your son. He says a final time. You are my parent, and I am your son. This time he looks at you. I'm not your parent. Don't we establish this? Momo spasms. No. He puts down the book about hippo facts, and for a moment, stares into blank space. He doesn't say anything for 5 minutes. He doesn't move thereafter. Then, as if nothing ever happened, Momo picks up the book. Hey, parent. Would you like to hear another hippo fact? Head to bed. It is a dream. Oh, it kinda looks like an eyeball. Gotta say, not a fan of this. In fact, it's worse than the others. Shadow stays in the air. You stay on the ground. A white sphere has opened up from the storm. It looks upon the both of you. Would you like to get out, friend? To this, you can't respond, as if you don't have a mouth. You don't have arms either. You in the air. Would you like to get out? The shadow, still floating in the air, does not give a response. In this entropic storm, it would be hard to make out. The sphere's words, however, are clear. Light comes out of the sphere. It has a dark center. A moment of clarity arrives, and you realize that the sphere is the sun. Would you like to get out? The sun asks. Congratulations, Momo has evolved. They have grown hippo feet. Uh-oh. Momo has been staring at the mirror since morning. They have not left. Well, this is going not great, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Sure. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.